I'll let the YouTubers take the blame for this one. Creating product junkies and feeling like you have to buy every new product that comes out, babes, let that go. Hey y'all, it's Jaila, aka JaiChanellie on the internet. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and join all 19,000 of us over here. Today, I'm coming to share with you some tips on how to grow your natural hair and to maintain or retain the length that you are growing. Plus, I think I'm going to give y'all the first length check I've ever done on this channel. If you're interested in this video, go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, y'all, so we can't have a whole conversation about natural hair growth and growing long natural hair without doing a length check. I don't really know how to do length checks. Okay, but let's go ahead, I guess, and do the front on each side. Yeah, that's my unofficial official length check. I've definitely noticed over the years that my hair has gotten much longer. I've been able to retain a lot of length, and even y'all have commented and been like, yes, the length, the inches, we see it. So I want to go ahead and tell you what I've been doing and how you can do it too. The very first tip that I have is going to be an obvious one, and it is to rock your protective styles, y'all. I've noticed that when I have protective styles in versus when I'm wearing my natural hair, I usually retain more length with protective styling. And again, I'll give you an example. 2019, I was wearing protective styles back to back to back, mostly wigs, but a few braids and twists in there somewhere, versus 2020 when I was rocking mostly wash and goes. I retained a lot more length in 2019 than I did in 2020. I've noticed that when wearing wash and goes back to back to back, my ends really suffer, y'all. Having type 4 natural hair, I get a lot of single strand knots wearing my hair versus when I have in braids, whether those be cornrows or individual like box braids. And that's also mostly due to wearing my hair in a stretched state, y'all. So the second tip would be, even if you're not wearing protective styles, keep your hair in a stretched state so it doesn't have as much time to tangle on itself, to ravel up on itself, and ultimately cause breakage. Again, my second point was to keep your hair stretched. Now, keeping your hair stretched does not always mean that you have to blow dry your hair and use heat on your hair. It can mean using manipulative styles like braid outs or twist outs. Anything that just keeps your hair from raveling up on itself, which keeps those single strand knots from easily forming. Okay, my third tip is one that I'm not very good at, but we doing better, we getting better. It is to frequently trim your hair. Now, as someone who trims their own hair, I highly recommend you doing like I do, and I trim my hair when my hair is in this state. So whether I'm doing mini braids, box braids on my natural hair, or I'm doing mini twists, that's when I like to go in and trim my hair, because I can very, very, very clearly see the ends of my hair. Just do it regularly, y'all. Don't be someone who waits 6 months to get your hair trimmed. And I say that because if you do have damage, for example, split ends or single strand knots, the longer you wait to nip them in the bud, the more they can travel up the shaft of your hair and damage more and more and more of your hair. So if you're frequently trimming, you're not allowing that damage to kind of spread by itself. Tip number 4 for growing your natural hair and retaining your length is to establish your holy grail products. I'll let the YouTubers take the blame for this one. Creating product junkies and feeling like you have to buy every new product that comes out, babes, let that go. All you need is literally one product in each category that you know gonna come through for you, okay? You gonna put the baddest heifers on the floor every single time, and they gonna do what they need to do. That's all you need to make sure that you're growing your hair and retaining your length. So I do have a go-to shampoo and conditioner. I actually use one for my dry scalp. That is my go-to. I have a go-to deep conditioner. I have a go-to leave-in conditioner. I have a go-to moisturizer, and that's about it. And I got a gel. Pick one and stick with it. My last tip, and this one is the most important, y'all. Stop obsessing over length. As someone who used to obsess over length, I'm telling you now that, child, it ain't all it's cracked up to be. All it is the hair you already had, but more of it, which means it's gonna take a longer time to do. But like obsessing over it, it's like watching grass grow or like watching paint dry. or like watching water boil. The longer you watch the process, the longer it seems to take. And I want to point out that I got over my length obsession before getting long natural hair. So it's not like, oh, it's easy for you to say you have long natural hair. No, I made the active choice to decenter long natural hair and to decenter natural hair growth way before I actually got the long natural hair. So I'm telling you from personal experience, it is worth it if you just enjoy the process and not focus on that very, very specific goal of having long natural hair. Let me know which tip of these was your favorite tip or something that you have already tried and you know it works. Also, if you have any tips on growing long natural hair, retaining your length, please let us know in the comment section below. We would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, remember to hit that subscribe button. Also, like this video so you too can share with other people. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.